Alright guys, it's 5:30. It's 35 degrees inside the tent. So probably a little below freezing outside. It's day 19. Means it's April 21st. And I'm waking up. Good morning, folks. 6:43 and 33 degrees even. Just breaking out of camp. Midnight was back there still kind of putting her stuff together. Slept pretty good. Heard those coyotes this morning. That was pretty neat. They were close too, like probably 100 yards, 200 yards, something like that. Pretty neat to hear them that close. It's funny, man, this whole hike, all the coyotes have been waking up between 5 and 5:30. I mean, I don't hear coyotes every single morning. Probably about half the mornings I've been out, I've heard coyotes. But when I hear them, it's always between 5 and 5:30. I mean, that's counting coyotes that were, let's see, 4,000 feet lower in elevation and about 300 miles away from here. So it's not nothing that they all wake up at the same time. That's interesting. Kind of cool to hear them too. It's just kind of, I don't really know, like whether one of them wakes up and starts and then they all start going or what, but definitely kind of cool to hear. Anyways, I was able to throw about 70% charge into my phone off some of the power that I generated from Midnight Chocolate solar panel yesterday. So that's pretty good, 70%. Should be plenty to get me where I'm going today. Where I'm going today is only about 16 miles or so to Davila Ranch. What do they call it? Like a CDT rest station or comfort station or something? I don't really know. I guess it's like kind of a tin shack with like a propane stove, showers, laundry, Wi-Fi, electricity, and then a fridge that has a bunch of eggs and Gatorade in it. So definitely pretty unique kind of place. I'm excited to see it though, for sure. Definitely excited to see it. That's about 16 miles away, as I said. To start the day, we will have a 1,600 foot climb or so. That's going to last about 4 miles, so about 400 feet per mile, which isn't a crazy grade. Up to Mangus Mountain, which will be my highest point so far. It'll be about 9,600 feet of elevation. But again, I'm waking up at 8,000, so, you know, potato. Yeah, so we'll go about 4 miles up to Mangus Mountain. I'm sure there'll be something cool to look at up there, I hope. And then about another 6 or 7 miles until we get to the first water source. So that is to say about 11 miles from camp before we hit our first water source. So I think I had probably about 2.5 liters, but it's a cold morning this morning. Not as cold as some, but certainly cold, which means I likely won't be needing a whole ton of water this morning, and 2.5 should be just plenty. Yesterday was hotter. Yesterday was further without water. And I think we'll be just fine today. So anyways, with that, oh, there goes a little bunny. Hey, bunny. What you up to? What you up to? Where are you gonna go? What are you doing? So long. You're cute. Gosh dang, he just disappeared down there. Wow, alright. Well, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I guess we'll we'll go ahead and get going because that 400 feet per mile has started already. So check in with you guys later. Sure, it won't come out because of the sun, but it looks like there's a tiny little fire tower up there. Let's see. Just right up on the very peak. Slightly left of the peak. I wonder if I can go up there. Guys, looks like the observation tower is closed there because of COVID-19. Looks like a pretty old sign. Most stuff that was closed because of COVID-19 is definitely long since reopened, but I guess I'm not gonna try that. Bummer that I can't go up to the observation tower, but a worthwhile concession prize. Not quite as awesome, but still pretty neat. Is first, that is snow. That is the first snow of my CDT thru-hike, so that's pretty neat anyways. I mean, better than missing out on everything exciting. So first snow of the CDT thru-hike, Mangus Mountain, 9,615 feet or so above the planet Earth's oceans. It is 9 o'clock and we're at the Mangus Tower, and Mr. Patrick was kind enough to spot me roving around down there and kind of waved me up, invited me up. Oh. I'll come right back. Let's get some view.
Yeah, I got it. I just go down to the...
Oh, down, okay.
Just down to the next little thing here. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow me away.
Well, Patrick, thanks so much, man. Thanks for inviting us up and hanging out and
have a good,
giving us a lay of the land here.
Have a good, safe trip.
Will do, will do. Thank you.
Do you want us to close this hatch behind us?
Yeah,
No, I'm going to leave it open because I'm going to come back up.
Okay.
So.
Wow, awesome. No, you're totally good. No, thanks for calling me. Really cool. And he pointed out that where we're heading right now is between these two, not that one, these two sort of pyramid peaks down here. And Pie Town is beyond that, but I think the Davila Ranch is off that way, between those two pyramid peaks. And what is it? Cibola. Cibola, not Saboya. It is pronounced by the locals as Cibola. So that'll be an alternate perhaps that I take, probably that I take. I don't know, I haven't really looked yet. Fantastic tower. Fantastic tower. Yeah, he's got enough solar to keep his phone charged, keep the computer going, and that's about it. Fantastic. Mangus. Couldn't be more appreciative of Patrick's hospitality and inviting us up. All right, well, Guthook had mentioned a water spigot here. Oh, by the way, it's 11:41 and 78 degrees. And we were wondering if it was just a water spigot in the middle of the woods, and essentially that's what it is. It's pretty much just a water spigot in the middle of the woods. There are some like what look like pretty abandoned cars down here, maybe an old fuel tank, probably a porta-john that I am not even a little bit curious to check out. But the water coming out of the spigot is good, nice. Typically the blue handle on a spigot will denote potable water in my experience. That one had a blue handle, so I just went ahead and put it straight into the bottles, and we'll kind of hope for the best. Should be fine though, tastes good, looks good. At this point, should be about 5 miles or so from Davila Ranch, and for the most part been a pretty uninteresting road walk, and I think that's pretty much how the second bit of the day is going to go as well. But hopefully another 2 hours or so, we'll be in a really exciting place with laundry, fridge full of eggs and Gatorade, showers, maybe even Wi-Fi. Who in the world knows? All right, 123, 78.8 degrees, just making it to Davila Ranch, destination for the day. Pretty excited to check this place out, see what this is all about. Yeah, CDT stop for sure. I see humans. Hey, how you doing?
Howdy.
How y'all going? I'm gonna drop my pack here and come over. Good. Wow, there's like wow, people. They're like the first people we've seen in days. Some old cabin. Some tent. What's back here? Interesting. Don't really know. Don't really know what the vibes are. Trying to figure it out. Wow. I'm trying to like understand this place. Laundry for donations. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, nifty. All right, I'm gonna get settled.
Who was it that told me?
All right, 7:21, and we've been hanging out with John Davila of the Davila Ranch, this awesome donation-based rest area for CDT hikers. So, all right, Mr. Davila, you want to say hello real quick? Just say hi.
Hi.
There he is. What a legend. Thank you so much for having us again.
Hi, y'all. Good luck to all the hikers.
Yeah, it's awesome. Fantastic place John's got here. And super appreciative of all his efforts here. So. Thank you, John.
And thank you. Thank you for stopping.
All right, guys, it is 7:38 p.m., 62.6 degrees. Thought I'd give you a bit of a tour here of Davila Ranch. I think that's how it was pronounced. I pronounced it right just a minute ago when the man, Mr. John, was standing here. So basically, it's just a series of sort of like these sort of tin shacks, for lack of a better word. There's sort of like a cleanup sink out here with some dish detergent. Over here is sort of like the kitchen space, so propane stove, stocked up with some baked beans, some plates, cutting boards, some pans, black-eyed peas, corn, salt, coffee mugs, chicken noodle soup, 3 separate burners, some more pans, and then basic sort of kitchen tools like spatulas, forks, ladles. There's Martin, looking just as clean as ever.
Sorry.
You're good. What's up?
Sorry, because my ex.
Oh, it's fine. It shows it. Yeah, look at. Martin's making a delicious dinner for himself. Love it. Over here, these are sort of two logs are keeping the doors closed. So if I kick open this door, you'll see got the toilet paper. Pretty essential. Over here in these two sort of Tupperware tubs are loaner clothes and towels, which is amazing. Really, really nice that they've even thought through that. And then in here, of course, the shower stocked up. There's some bar soap, there's some shampoo. Again, pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory, and pretty much exactly perfect. Both the commode and the shower sort of have this little chain lock, so we can sort of chain shut when you're in there. Oh my gosh, when you're in there. All right, so that was the sink and sort of the kitchen. That was the bathroom and the shower, and then sort of like the main hangout area with Midnight Chocolate getting her stuff all squared away. So sort of main hangout area with these stools for sitting. And then there's the router for the Wi-Fi, charging strips and power. You know, everyone's charging everything. There are 2 washers, 2 dryers, which is fantastic. Little PayPal information, Venmo. If you guys got some extra money knocking around, definitely send it over to Davila Ranch. Fridge stocked with eggs, oranges, apples, onions, potatoes, some fruit cups, random Spam and bacon, Gatorade. Freezer is empty. That's fine. I'll swing back around to this door, and you have this whole kind of little, like, I don't know what, cowboy camping area or whatever you want to call it. I think this is where I'll be sleeping tonight. It's kind of over here in this cowboy camping area. It looks like Midnight Sunshine's already pitched up for kind of ground cover. Midnight Sunshine. I keep doing that. Midnight Chocolate. I don't know why I keep saying Midnight Sunshine. There's an old cabin that was built, according to the man who owns the land, was built back in the 30s from the original homesteaders on this property, who are, should come as no surprise, kin to that man. So definitely this cabin's pretty dilapidated at this point. I'd say very much unusable. The whole roof is pretty much collapsed and all the boards are inside kind of laying around, but you can see, I mean, there's plenty of tent space as well. John said that they are expecting tons of people coming, probably next week, this weekend. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday, and tomorrow, Friday, is the first day of the CDT Trail Days celebration in Silver City. So yeah, so there's that cabin. Definitely not really in any condition for even a hiker to be in there, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it's honestly, it's amazing. It's perfect. It's beautiful, and it's like it's got everything. It's got everything we really need. And I mean, flushing toilet and laundry and eggs and potatoes and onions and garlic, and if you can't make a good meal with those, I really can't help you. And I couldn't be more appreciative of this place and John and his family's efforts for hosting hikers. I mean, and it's just donation based, so definitely I think we're all going to throw him some money. He came down and hung out with us for like, I don't know what, 2 or 3 hours, just kind of jawing and telling us a little bit about the area, answering all the questions we have about everything from, you know, land ownership and ranching, cattle ranching, to you know, the history of the land and all sorts of really cool stuff. He raises Wagyu cows here, which is amazing. I didn't realize that a cow I saw earlier today was a Wagyu cow. I think I might have taken a clip of it. Black cow, little horns. She was laying on the ground in front of a big pile of sticks. Wagyu beef. Who knew? I definitely didn't expect to see a Wagyu cow in central western New Mexico, but there you have it. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get all pitched up. I think tomorrow morning, Midnight Chocolate and I are talking about breaking out of here at 5:30 in the morning, like wheels up at 5:30, to be to Pie Town before noon, which is when the post office closes tomorrow. And it's yet uncertain whether indeed the post office does, as is posted, open on Saturdays for a grand total of 30 minutes. So they have 30 minutes of hours on Saturdays, allegedly, which may or may not still be the case. And then they do close at noon on Friday. So it's 14 miles from here. If we're wheels up at 5:30, that should be plenty of time to get there. I don't think I have any packages at the post office. I'll double check with them when I get there. But my understanding is that there's 3 separate cafes that serve pies. So I don't mind waking up and going early, and I'll just going to take the time to eat pies. So yeah, with that, it was a good day. It was a short day. It was a fast day. It's a beautiful spot, Davila Ranch. Super, super excited about it. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow.